And we have returned. Thank you for waiting there. We are setting up to cast Azure versus NXZ. The game will start shortly. Gonna start
Get the
on
countdown going.
on Night Dare, the dariest map of the night. By the way, Seether won 2-1 against Probe. For those who aren't unaware, and I can actually have the Seether bracket now.
Yay.
So we got that figured out. Turns out I need to open it with Chrome because all the other browsers can't open it. That's the trick, apparently.
Alright. There we go.
Also, Mio Micah, the only non-Australian left in the bracket.
Alrighty. Want me to do the intros for this one, Seal?
Yeah, sure. You go ahead.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Night Dare for this first map of this best of 3 series. And spawning up in the top left, the Blue Team, representing Legacy Esports. Give it up for Azure. And spawning in the bottom right, the Green Zerg, making his way through the bracket, also representing Legacy Esports and from the nation of Australia. Give it up for NXZ.
Alright, so both of these players, same team, same country. Kinda know each other.
The team kill.
This is where the weird shenanigans come into play.
Same city as well, the city of Brisbane.
So it's like a. Are they in the same room?
Probably not. I don't
same house, same room, same father, same mother. If the same person apparently playing against himself.
Yeah. But no, pretty standard openings here from both these players. Reaper Expand coming in from Azure. Meanwhile, it's Hatch first here from NXZ. So looking to get into a bit of a macro early game here.
Yeah. SCV going across the map, going to get a nested scout on that second base. I'm going to go to the third and be a fucking annoying asshole.
A nuisance.
Be a nuisance. The SCV union mandates that one SCV is going to be positioned in the Zerg third base at the beginning of the game. So, this one is allowed to actually walk around in circles. Not all SCVs. Not all SCVs are getting to get to do that. You have to be high up in the union to be allowed. Yeah.
Although Overlord getting a bit low. And no second Overlord heading towards the main for a scout. So it just kind of has got free reign to try and, do what he pleases, which seems to be, the standard 1-1.
He opens up the path. He's not going. Edge up. Not fast enough. It's a nice try, though. Yeah, sure is getting a. No, sorry. I thought for a second that was another command center. But no, that's an orbital command. I got confused. I got confused in the production tab for a second.
Yeah, Steel is old. You have to be.
Yeah, it's good because I thought it was weird. Like, why would he get a third base now? And they're like, oh no, he's not. He's just getting the spawn point.
Okay, he's gonna be using the
floating the barracks.
Okay, barracks. Not getting a tech lab. He's going straight into Liberator here. I think he maybe was going to straight mech, maybe.
Not necessarily. He's just using the time to get rid of the Overlord, so it's not scouted, and then go and get a tech lab. Send the Liberator across the map to do damage to multi-prong with the Hellions. So it's starting to become a lot more common now. That thing. Like I said, he's getting a Bailing Nest, getting prepared for a bio army. I mean, if Azure sees the bailingness, maybe he's maybe he can think to himself, oh, you know what? Maybe I should go back.
That is a lot of lings. 28 lings going across the map.
Yeah,
As
no, he's
Azure
getting
is transitioning
steam.
into the Spire.
Azure's getting
Yes.
steam. And exactly.
Oh! Canceling the bailings
Nice
to a
try.
siege job, lib.
Nice try. Get a more bailings on right here? No. This place is liberated. You can't make bailings in liberated zone. Ooh, there's a lot of barbecued zerglings here.
Yeah, but NXZ has got a lot of lings at home, so guess
Siege up on the natural.
a lot of lost mining time here. And we'll keep the Liberator alive for now. As now,
Look at
Hellions
the
try to
production tab now. Azure is just making a ton of stuff, but NXZ is just link ban.
He's trying to go for this delayed Bane bust here. He could actually get it.
Yeah, it's not getting a lot of banelings though. It's only 5. So I think if one of them dies, it sure is pretty
yeah,
good, but
if
there's
one of
nothing
them
to kill it
dies,
though.
but... Oh, the Hellions! Come back home! But that's not going to be enough here. He's going to have to split up his forces. Try to do as much damage as he can. Might get an SCP here. Oh, might not.
Not even.
Actually...
Oh, it actually gets 1 SC.
Yeah.
Kills 1 SC.
Okay.
Yeah, and Azure is going to get Sting. It's about to finish. +1 weapons and armor is on the way. We got double NG bay. The third base is being floated into position. And you're gonna see Azure start to build up that marine count. Maybe add a few more tanks. He's only got 1 at the moment. 1 safety tank. It has started to push out across the map. More barracks are on the way. NXZ is still staying on the Link Bane composition. He's getting Baneling speed. +1 melee, +1 carapace. Oh, he's getting a Hydralisk then. So Link Bane Hydra, pretty damn powerful.
So, see more of a traditional TvZ here with the Lingbane Hydra versus Bio here. So, Recruitment's going to be watching where those Lings and Banes can engage onto the main Bioforce. See whether the Lings can, run up, surround the tanks as best as they can. But this lib has been alive for a little while now, and you got to be wondering, as Edix said, where the hell this lib can be. You're going to have to be wary of your mineral lines at all times.
It's got a nice overload spread around, so should be catching that. Azure moving in, cleaning up some creep. Maybe get some overload as well. It's a nice little catch.
Yeah. Bane speed about to be finished here, so it will start to be, a fight to try and keep this creep back.
Liberator has snuck in.
Ooh.
Got a couple of kills in the natural.
Gonna get a couple kills in the main as well. Only getting 1. The queen.
That was a Liberator. But Azure is pushing into the 4th base here.
But the Banes, nice pick up there from Azure. So NXZ does keep that 4th alive. You can start getting it saturated.
Hydralisks are on the way, but Azure is getting +2 really quickly for weapons and armor. Gonna make use of that. Climb up that upgrade ladder quickly. And here comes finally some more tanks, but are they coming into the front line? They're not actually joining
they're staying
there.
at home.
Yeah, going to defend against any more Bane busts from NXZ. Run by
Actually,
NXZ.
there's Banelings.
Yeah, they're coming in, but there's some tanks.
Actually, Kega surrounded these tanks, so Link's actually getting into the natural. Yeah, but now 11 SCBs. 2 Banelings did sneak into the natural.
Connections in the middle of the map. NXZ just me. But Azure still has the higher armor supply here. It's just going to have to be very careful about running into this Bane. He's using the Hellbats as buffers. Tank the Baning shots. Doesn't look like he's going to push all the way forward here. Gonna
Yeah.
keep turtling at home.
No, I don't think he really wants to push out until he gets his maxed out army. Maybe once 2-2 hits, he may start to see, multi-prong drops starting to come in.
Another one by NXZ is going to run into someone. Oh, it's getting the banings prepared.
Yeah, and the tanks aren't in position to,
Alright, it's moving
get
in.
this. Ooh.
I'm gonna try and blast that wall.
Ducklings get in, but they don't
wall
get
is
into the
not
main.
wall. But the tanks are sniping the banings. Yeah, that was not as effective as we had expected. Infestation Pit is finishing for NXZ.
They're looking to get into that lair and attack at this moment. Maybe wants to go for this round once Azure gets established on this high ground. They go for a surround, but it's looking like it's just wanting to, crash into that third and deal as much economic damage as possible as the banelings.
Yeah, they're gonna bust through the wall of supply depots. Oh, this actually supply blocks Azure. Oh, Baines, please do your job, Baines.
Yeah, I mean, alright, this puts NXZ back into a nice position economically, but with this army just pushing out the pre-splits from Azure, it's not looking good here for our Australian Zerg.
He's about to lose his fort, though. Banelings connect with the army somewhat, but not enough damage is being done. It's now just Hydralisks. They're good units, but not without any buffer.
Yeah, and I think they have no upgrades as well. Yeah, this third is going to get taken down.
They do have range and speed and carapace, but not attack upgrades. Gonna go for the 5th base here, trying to try to clear that out.
Oh, there's so many drones here. But just gonna focus down the hatch here.
Yeah, so now NXZ is stuck on 3 bases. Azure has saved his own base from destruction, even though he lost a lot of SCVs and he's still behind on workers. He does have these bases up. Orbital, repair please. SCVs. The Union. SCV Union, please.
Okay.
Please notice. Don't do a full Yaku. Don't Yaku it. Okay, there's the Reaper. Oh,
there we go.
There's the repair. Oh, it's such a tragedy when buildings burn.
I mean, you have like 1,000 different things on your mind.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't blame you for not noticing, but
yeah.
All right, as you're going to try and drop this Zergling to discover this. So NXZ should be... No, he's actually moving the army away from this. He's not paying attention.
Ooh.
Gonna get that 5th base tonight again. Oh, he went to the other drop. There's another drop being set up there in the natural. Next to the natural.
I mean, he can split his army here. Should be no big deal. He did lose the 5th again.
Actually, it moves all of his army away, and the drop can just continue. Go on and drop.
The Queens.
The Queens.
The Queens are there, but again, cancelling that 5th.
So NXZ is just suffering economically. And it gives... Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, Azure is just keeping that pressure on NXZ right now. I mean, he has to get that macro hatch up. He's trying to get his 5th up on that upper location, but the multi-prong isn't necessarily there for Azure. Did lose both those drops there.
No, that one
drop
in the southwest survived.
That did get pushed back.
Yeah, because he was concentrating on the attack on the southwest. All right, a hive is on the way for NXZ. I'm gonna start to get into some more late game technology here. Only more tanks being added by Azure, but he's not using them in the front line in any way. He's not using them to
Hmm.
pressure NXZ. He's just using them at home to defend.
Yeah, he is turtling up a bit. I want to see NXZ maybe like go for some Broodlords here because there's not really too much anti-air. Broodlords would shred the Marines here.
Mm-hmm.
So like there's no flaws. He is getting libs, which can, help protect the siege line, but with corruptors as well, it's not looking likely.
Yeah.
Um, for the flaws.
Sure, Azure adding some Marauders to the mix there. Not a lot. It's only 6 of them. They do have concussive shell. Wait, is this the game that started with concussive and hellbats?
No, no. That was Shane.
My brain is confusing
This
the
this
games
is
now.
game 1 of this series still, and we're going in a 15-minute TVT. TvZ, I should say. But actually, this is a good engage.
Azure from all sides.
Oh, a bit of lag there, but there's just... Oh,
Yeah,
there's so much army here.
NXZ is rolling in. Yeah, I liked as well there.
Yeah. Probably not me. No, it's not me.
Game paused.
Hold up. Everybody check.
All right. They are going to be remaking. Although I don't think that would have changed much.
But are they remaking from replay? They should.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
yeah.
I'll probably go back like 10 seconds or something.
Alright.
Did you actually go back to the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, since it's a replay, we can't follow groups.
Yeah, we
camera,
can.
right? Oh, we can. Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, so Azure is moving forward, and NXZ is raiding the Banelings, trying to get a surround on that army.
Yeah.
The attack by NXZ on the 4th base of Azure is going pretty well. Gonna get a lift on that command center. He's losing his 5th base though. Still has 5 more, so not the end of the world, but a pretty good catch for Azure. He's going to be able to reset his base. He didn't lose it. And now he is bringing in the tanks this time, which is something we said he's been avoiding the entire game. So they're going to set up a position here that NXZ will find very difficult to break, especially with the Liberators.
Ooh, there's Vipers! The blinding clouds! This is exactly
the tanks. He's yonking
this is it.
the Liberators and tanks.
But the tanks, they're still alive!
Yeah, 2 tanks are still alive. 2 of the Liberators are still alive. 3 actually. And there's some bio forces on the ground. The Vipers are out of energy, and NXZ is out of army.
Especially needed to parasitic bomb that the medivacs. That would actually be a decent option here. But
and he didn't have the energy. He spent it all on Blinding Clouds.
Blinding Clouds.
But there were too many tanks around. It was too well spread. And as it is, Azure will keep on pounding on this door, and yeah, with more than double the armor supply of NXZ, and plus 3 upgrades, which NXZ is they're about to kick in for NXZ, but just
and
not
Burrow as well.
By then, just Azure will have way too much army. Alright, NXZ is trying to rebuild some Hydra count, count, but they're just not going to. There's the splash damage on his side is just too precarious. The Banelings just cannot connect with the Terran army. Now the 2 Vipers are back to full energy, so Azure does the smart thing and does back away because Vipers can allow Zerg to trade pretty well. Even with a small army, you just yoink units one by one. Especially the quality ones, tanks and liberators. What you might do now is gonna jump forward, but Azure backs away out of creep range. And NXZ is buying some time, going to try and rebuild his forces. Getting a... What's it called? Not adrenal. Parasitic thingy? For the corruptors?
The glands, pathogen glands.
Pathogen glands, yeah. Not parasite, pathogen. That's confused me.
Yeah. I haven't seen investors in a long time, so I'm like, oh wait, what's the name of the upgrade? But Azure taking his 5th base there, and actually getting a nice catch out on this army here. A little bit. But Azure does have that high ground advantage. But there's actually not really too much fire here. And I think that could actually
mean... in from the back. He gets the tanks. He's yoinking the tanks, but there's not much to kill them. He's using the painting to kill them all. Ooh, he's actually cleaning out a lot of Azure's army here.
Oh, but there's still too much.
But yeah, it's not quite enough. And again, NXZ is at half of Azure's army, almost third of Azure's army supply. And he's replacing it with just Zerglings. And remember, this is Banelings. They cost a lot, you know? It's a lot of gas to spend them.
Yeah.
It's gonna deny this. I don't know which one is. It's a 5th, it's a 4th, it's 6th. It's difficult to keep track when they keep losing him. 6 hatcheries died this game. And 1 command center.
Oh my god, that's actually a good surround! There's no tanks! And he is bringing the Queens to help reinforce this. But there's just too much bio here. The splits from Brazil being very good against these Banelings.
Yeah, and you still have these Liberators being obnoxious around the main army. Now there are 2 tanks to back it up as well. The 5th base is up and running for Azure.
Oh, a lib at that new base.
Yeah.
Azure is just running NXZ ragged here with all this multi-pronged harass, even losing a couple of Zerglings there, mis-rallying his units. But this now allows NXZ to set up a split of his army. Look at those siege zones. There is no way NXZ can break it from that position. He has to go all the way around.
And he's killing the 3rd. Liberator range is just finished, so Azure can make use of that. The next time he sieges up.
Alright, that's it. The tanks.
Attack again. He gets the tanks and moves away. Actually, doesn't lose that much. Really nice maneuvering by NXZ.
I would have.
Where did he lose the? Oh, he lost the Vipers.
Yeah, he did lose the Vipers to the Marines, but this is a nice round. The Hydras on the low grounds blowing up many of the Liberators here. Banelings trying to get away from the siege zones. But now, here comes the Hydra, less the main army moving forward! Does NXZ have enough? He does! But he's not targeting the right medivacks there. Oh, gonna lose a couple of queens here. Nice to abuse it to actually keep those queens alive! And NXZ, has he done this? Azure. Oh wait, no he hasn't. Look at that army supply for Azure.
Yeah, no, I keep looking at the army supply like, no, he's not even at half army supply.
Oh my god.
This is the terror production you're fighting here. What's the look at the lost resources situation here. Like 11,000 minerals more lost for NXZ. 666 Zerglings died in this game.
Oh, that queen was waddling to a death right there.
Yeah. It's like, I'm done with this. I'm done with this game. You can stay and play. I'm done with this.
Yeah. So the key now here for NXZ is to, like, you know, trade efficiently with his army as best as he can, because Azure more than half the army supply right now. for Azure. More workers. The economy of NXZ is in shambles, up 81, like 89 supply. Like, Azure can just keep half his army at home and like still would have enough to beat the Zerg army right now. But here comes the engaged Banelings. Where are the splits? The tanks siege firing onto the head, and I think that's gonna be a GG. As it's not S, it's Q.
Oh. Yeah, that was a rough fight for NXZ there, even without the break. Well, we had to restart from replay. So now Azure is up 1. Remember, this was just game 1.
Just at least it's going quicker than I thought it was going today.
Yeah, in general, we're only like 2 hours in. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 hours in.
Like we still have this match. We still have the 2 semifinals, and we have the final match. So not to worry. Still plenty of StarCraft for us.
Winner of this is going to face off against Sifa. The other semifinal happening at this very moment is going to be me and Micah versus Pez.
Are they saving the semifinals for us to cast, or
probably not. I mean,
all right. We'll just continue with ours. Okay, there you go. Simulacrum. Simulac Dare. For today. That is the map. If you dare, Simulac Dare. The iced tea for pirate babies.
It's iced coffee.
Iced coffee. Iced tea, iced coffee, same thing.
No. Steal, please. This is how we get cancelled.
We don't have the brand over here, and I don't really use drink iced tea or iced coffee or coffee in general. Yeah, still waiting on NXZ.
Yeah, still fiddling around with his internet.
Mm-hmm. I'm happy that my connection is surviving this the trip to Australia. We are playing on the Australian server, which has a tendency to be far away. You know.
For you.
For most people. Let's be fair, Quirky. For most people, Australia is far away.
Not for all these players. Just for you and Kuro.
Alright, NXZ is in. Asking for another moment. So we didn't see any cheeses or early game aggressions from either players. I wonder if NXZ is going to put his hand into the bag of surprises. Maybe try something a little more cheeky. Okay, he's ready. Is that a Dare iced coffee? Where can I find one? At your local supermarket or corner store.
Or cafe.
Damn, I'm gonna go get me one. Are you writing a script with Jace for the advertisement?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a whole thing. I'm gonna make it a thing. All right. All right. Oh, that's right. I'm introducing these players. All right.
Yeah, I forgot you're doing the intros.
Yeah, that's right, Steele. You can take a break. As we are spawning on to Simulacrum for this second map of this best of 3 series. And spawning in the bottom right, the Blue Terran, currently up 1-0 in the series, looking to go into the semi-finals. Representing Legacy Esports and Australia, it's Azure. And spawning in the top left, the Green Zig. Also representing Legacy Esports and Australia. Let me hear you shout out for NXZ.
You said shout. I shouted.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's not GG yet.
Yeah. I shouted like a ghost.
Okay. Cool. Well, no cheesy stuff. Again, as the openers for both these players, it's just going to be likely the Reaper expand coming in from Azure, Hatch before Pool from NXZ. So, pretty standard. Yep.
Here's a question.
Answer.
When you drink iced tea,
Yes.
if you like warm it, not iced tea, iced coffee. If you warm iced coffee, does it taste like hot coffee now? Or
no, because iced coffee, at least in Australia, our iced coffee is different to like iced coffees you find in like America and around the world. Our iced coffees are mainly coffee. They're coffee, but they're more milk with coffee, so it's more like coffee flavored.
okay.
Milk. Yeah, would probably be the best way of describing Australian iced coffee to your Steel. But yeah, like iced coffee is like around the world. Like you get iced lattes. That's just coffee on ice. It's literally iced coffee.
Yeah. But no, not with latte. With latte, it's actually as milk. It's an iced latte.
I mean, I think like
iced coffee is
Iceland
without
black.
milk.
I was thinking.
Yeah, iced latte is with milk.
Yeah. So I was thinking Iceland black, but Americano is the way like you'll get at Starbucks. If you ask for Americano, it's just mostly
so if you just
coffee
take
on
your
ice.
coffee, your hot coffee, and just leave it and let it cool down, does that become iced coffee?
You need
Or do you
ice.
put it in the freeze.
You need ice. You need ice, and you so you can blend it. Add some sugar in there.
I once invaded an iced coffee beverage when I was a bartender in a restaurant.
An alcoholic ice
And then,
beverage.
to my dismay, they started selling it, and I was like, crap, because they made it too elaborate to make.
Yeah.
And then I had to make it constantly, and this is what everyone ordered all the time. And I was like, that may have been a mistake.
All right, so we do see the one. Oh, actually, that's a medivac.
Hellion drops.
Medivac. Hell, maybe a Hellion drop. Hey, there's no Overlord dead. The Overlord is sleeping on the other side of the main.
what a bait and switch. Also, by the way, Azure is defending Australia on this map, while NXZ is defending the upside down Australia, otherwise known as Texas. For those who haven't noticed, the bottom right base on this map kind of looks like Australia.
Oh, the main. It kind of does.
Yeah, and the northwest one kind of looks like Texas.
Looks like Texas, yeah. Oh, America, actually.
So
Like continental US.
Yeah. So it's Australia versus upside down Australia. Oh, we have the big oofs coming.
Ooh, big oofs.
Azure is going for the, but the drop is getting denied here.
That War Person Micro. I mean, Medevac Micro. Now, let's be honest.
And the Queen's on the low ground. Like, yeah, but the big oofs are on the way, and there's no scouting by NXZ. This could do a tremendous amount of damage. Although it does have the 8 queens, so you know, should be good. It gets a couple of spores as well, just to be safe. Some blind spores. Well, the spores aren't blind. Although I don't think the spores use sight to target. Maybe they just do a sense, like they have other sensors.
Maybe.
That's how they can see invisible units.
Maybe.
So maybe they are
have
blind.
to check the wiki for that, but...
Oh, it's a Hellbot drop into the main. The workers were evacuated from here. So not gonna see a lot of worker damage so far. And the queens are blocking up the ramp. There's not a lot of transfuses on them.
Oh. Does he get rid of one queen? Nope.
Nope. The queens are still going to be here when the battlecruiser arrives. Yamato is starting as well. So Azure will probably get more than one battlecruiser.
Yeah, it does.
Sort of, oh, he's getting factories.
Yeah, so switching into full
mech.
mech here. Second armory as well. So, yeah, this is actually looking like a good old-fashioned mech game here. Alright, there's the
oh,
plane.
Justice Simon is asking, what does their coffee taste like?
Tastes like coffee. I don't know, it's, like, imagine just like an iced latte. Probably the best way.
Alright, battlecruiser killing one queen. The other one gets transfused. And, gonna be chased away. Gonna nibble on an overlord. So that's nice.
Yeah, may actually kill that overlord and, yeah, gonna supply bot NXZ.
But... is committing to the battlecruiser going to be enough here? Because NXZ is getting away with getting a fourth base. He has enough queens to shove away the battlecruisers. Is getting a spire so he can have corruptors. Yeah, this may have been an unfortunate expenditure by Azure.
I mean, you can also quickly get some Thors out once you realize like the mutas are out. He did get an eBay as well, and look, he's already starting to get missile turrets up into his, or at least around his base, kinda. Quick look at those. Okay, he's only getting it at that third. He hasn't got him in his moon alliance. Whoops. Hey, he's got TP. He should be right.
Oh, my guy's in chat, so I'm guessing they're not playing the semifinal, or is the semifinal over? Or maybe he's just checking in between the games. I don't know. Okay, so far the battlecruiser is just used defensively. Can't really use them to get any damage on the Zerg side, and with the corruptors being on the way, kind of outlived their usefulness. Azure getting more factories is going to ramp up that mech production. It's more tanks. It's more Hellions. It's still getting more battlecruisers though, and I don't know about that.
I mean, if he paired them with, you know,
I mean, they do have Yamato
as well.
So they can potentially trade well against corruptors and queens and stuff if they have enough time, you know.
But yeah, I was gonna say if he did pair like the battlecruisers with maglev drive cyclones as well, it'd be really useful as well, because NXZ has gone for some roaches as well. Yeah. It should possibly start transitioning. It has a lot of tanks. Let's look at how many tanks. It's 6.
But the battlecruisers are sneaking in towards NXZ's fourth base. So we might try to distract the army here. And they'll attack it there. Are there any queens in that location? There are not.
The Italians might go down.
Oh, but the aliens all disappear.
And it's just only starting Blue Flame right now.
Okay, the battlecruiser take care of the spore. But the corruptors are in. And the battlecruiser is just Yamato some of the corruptors and blink away.
Oh, Steel, do you see what I see?
Thor.
I see some free. No.
Oh.
I see some free units coming out.
So almost, yeah, they do trade well against mech usually. You know, free units against expensive units. It's a nice trade usually. There's a lot of creep spread on the map, so they should have enough mobility to run around and be annoying. It's one of the aspects of mech play by the Terran. You don't get to clean creep as much as you do with the bio build.
Alright, Locust heading towards that fourth. PCs are here. Hey, they're gonna land on the tanks.
Yeah,
Not
want to
too
start
bad.
trading them. You're gonna get a few SCVs, the ones that
Oh,
are
the second wave.
mining
Okay.
the SCVs mining the gas.
Oh, Ravages as well. This is a very... No, you don't get to play BCs. No. That is no BCs for you.
Oh, let's see how they deal with them. You gotta hit a lot of these
Get some
buys to kill a battle
Yamatos.
cruiser. Remember, but battle cruiser can be mobile while they're attacked, so alright, raptors are coming in. The battle cruiser have to jump away. He's doing a good job. Azure's doing a good job bootling the numbers of corruptors, though.
Yeah, and now Azure... NXZ pretty much has that map control thanks to the Locust. And you can see that so expanded down to that bottom left corner.
Yeah.
He should pretty much have this map start expanding maybe into the Terran's like new base territory. As that is a run by a Blue Flame Helling is going to be coming across.
You have some copy pastas in chat.
Yeah. He doesn't love a good old copy pasta.
Oh, the Blue Flame Hellions are killing a lot of these drones. 13, 14, 16 drones
16.
dead.
Yeah, 17.
But here's the thing.
17.
NXZ immediately fills this up with
Army.
with the army. I mean, no, he's also getting 12 drones. So, but yeah, yeah, he'll have a few more swarm hosts thanks to that. And he still has the bank. He's gonna bank even more. This is just clearing up supply for the Zerg player.
Yeah.
Second Spire is on the way.
Alright.
So
That's a nice missile
maybe
defense.
some air upgrades while NXZ is trying to transition into Broodlords. Focus coming once more. Kill a tank, kill the sensor tower. That's a good maneuver there. Going to prevent the Terran crypt spread.
Azure is maxed out, so he still has the Reaper? What?
No, it's a second Reaper.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. He must. I'm assuming he must have misclicked that.
Maybe it's like
Mismade that.
No, it was this only supply that he had. He was like, I need something. Let's get a Reaper.
I need something. It's just, you know, Azure, he's might have enough, and has got a number of forces to deal with these like corruptors back to Biles! Just landing on everything. Oh, it's now the Locust from the sides actually gonna deal pretty nice damage, but
That is such an expensive army to lose. And it also takes time to remake it for Azure.
he's not losing that much.
And he's losing quite a lot. Look at the armor supply right now. And that's before we started remaking these units. It's 4 tanks and 7 Hellions on the production line. Which means a lot of his supplies is being produced. It's not even here.
Oh, these battle cruisers have to run away!
And
He's gonna lose one, he
but
doesn't have
around.
TP!
And the
But the
first
ground
one,
army here is so massive, the Corruptors can't attack anything, but now, here come the Locusts!
yeah, the tanks do
Oh, but
take
still
care
not
of
enough.
them in conjunction with the Blue Flame Hellbats. But NXZ is just making a lot of roaches. Here come the Broodlords, 9 of them being morphed right now.
Yeah, there's no fours.
But NXZ, Azure, sorry, is remaking one of the battle cruisers. Another battle cruiser, so he's gonna have 2 of them, and without any anti-air. Oh, he is actually, NXZ is making more corruptors. Okay, so not disrespecting the battle cruisers here.
No. No, the
Because if
Broodlords.
without the corruptors, the battle cruisers will just jump on top of the Broodlords and clean them out. You know, Yamato 2 of them and then kill the rest the old-fashioned way. But Azure is backing away. He did get a 5th base in the northeast corner there, and he's getting maybe setting up another one in the south base, trying to defend that area at least. So the battle cruiser to harass this base in the southwest corner. But NXZ army is moving out. The Broodlords are on the on the verge of getting to Azure's
Oh
main
my
core.
god, that is a lot of spy crawlers.
Yeah. So he's good
3
lords.
force on the way here, but
Swarm
look
hosts.
at that army. Ugh, that base is gonna go down.
Yeah. This isn't the freshest of mining bases, but it is important. And also, Azure is not supply blocked. It can't even make units.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's sending these tanks to siege up this one base. This is a base that has a lot of minerals. And except
Oh, the Broodlord's going straight onto the production.
yeah, they're going to start completing the production. So every unit that comes out.
Oh, these fours. I will say, this has been a very, very scrappy game.
Yeah, and it's going to get scrappier here. It's not quite clear who's going to win here. I did give NXZ the advantage with the Broodlords and such, but
Oh, but the
actually he lost
Broodlords.
8 of them. He lost 8
Yeah.
of them.
I mean, Thor's all powerful, and I think Azure may have just run this with his advantage now.
Captured the production, who just killed the Thors one by one as they pop out, but that is not the case. It looks like the Azure is just cleaning up more and more Zerg bases.
Oh,
These tanks can't hit the hatchery. They're just siege too close. This battle cruiser going to kill another base here.
run, BC! Shit. Oh, TP's not up yet. That BC may fall.
Yeah.
It's like seconds off.
More locusts being sent here. Killing tank after tank. Actually not killing anything here, I think.
No. The army of, like, I think said it's dropped drastically in, like, tech and size. I mean, he only has 79, well, had 79 to 96. And that's not what you need right now. I mean, sure these... You can't get any air because these forces are just going to shoot anything down. Yeah, this is a just. If you didn't have so many tanks and just like 4 Hellion, I might say Ultralux, but
It's scrappy, and both of them are getting remaxed.
yeah.
It's going to be a little more difficult to show. It's
remaxed.
supply blocked again. You're going to have to rebuild these supplies. But still, this is a frightening mech army. You're going to catch one Thor away from the pack.
Oh, the tanks are on
Tanks are on
siege.
siege. Oh, the Thors! They can't. They don't practice social isolation, so they're stuck in line there as the piles hit them. Look at them waddling. NXZ sending up more swarm hosts
Oh, those files.
in the base on the south. Doesn't quite get it though. Trying
this
to
is
kill
well-
the gases.
he's
Just
gonna
to
kill one
burn
gas.
out the gas there.
They're getting 15 workers, not too bad. Azure
Oh,
still
it's
has the
dangerous
army
for-
advantage.
Yeah, but NXZ just lost a lot of his ravages.
Oh, boy, that's not what you needed.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, bad. Yeah, bad. Now look at the army supply.
But still, 3 units.
3 units, yeah. 3 units are coming in.
All these
Let's see.
files.
Yeah, he just lost quite a few Thors.
And now, NXZ
28
has got the
tanks
others.
died this game, by the way. One swarm host died this game. His entire game.
What?
Out of 17. One
wow.
swarm host.
How is he keeping these swarm? Okay, now it's going to be 2.
It's going to be them alive because Azure is not attacking them. He's ignoring them.
And if they're away from your main army, as we clearly evidently see here, as 4 tank army just moving across.
Yeah, Azure's just
Are
like,
they
look,
swarm hosts?
nothing I can do about these swarm hosts. I just ignore them.
Here comes the Locust. The anti-air trying to do as much damage as they can. The unsieged tanks doing the DPS. I think this might be it. This is all NXZ has.
Yeah, but he still has a bank. He can still just... Yeah, he's making 50 Zerglings. This is how you win the game.
Dude, yeah.
Just make 50 Zerglings.
Oh, he lost the Rage Warren.
They do have a Drill Clans and they plus 3 attack.
Oh my god, they could actually shred this army. Alright, hit the...
Yeah, if they
cover them
all at once. The problem is he's having difficulty consolidating his forces because they come in from all sides. Now they're surrounding.
We're going to game 3 still!
Oh, not. Because Azure just got a whole bunch of money.
Yeah. Oh, the Hellions get to the Swarm hosts, but the Zerglings.
I thought we were going to game 3. I called it early.
Yeah, now NXZ is going to use the Zerglings to try and attack the 5th, 6th base, whichever the number this one is. Actually, Azure floated with his main somewhere. I think this is the main base.
Yes, it is. Hey, still, remember when we had a 26-minute PvP yesterday?
Yeah. Seems short now.
Yeah. I mean, it's about even 25 minutes yet.
It's almost still do. Let's take a look at this. These swarm hosts. 6 kills, 5 kills, 5.
1, 4, 0, 2, 3, 5, 6,
10. Okay, that's a good one. So they actually haven't been killing that much, but they've been trading well. Now we're starting to lose some.
That's a lot of tanks, but the Locusts are going to be up. Oh,
GG.
that's going to be it. GG.
Sure. Clutching to victory here. And will advance to the semi-final. See if who's going to face already. Oh, it's going to be Caesar. Caesar who already took out Probe in this tournament. 2-1. And taking out Chappie 2-0. So Caesar going up against Azure this time.
Mm-hmm.
All right.